Okay, with the final 3 awards. Presenting Best Comedic Series, you know him as the host of Hewy's animated movie reviews. Here is Logan Ridenbaugh.
Good evening, everyone. Hewy Toonmore of Hewy's Anime Movie Reviews here, and I must say, I'm really excited to be asked to present the award for Best Comedic Series, which have taken us on funny adventures to other worlds and people. A wrestling fan who flip-flops from the real world to the Gmod world, a cartoon-loving animated hipster traveling through outer space, the wacky and surreal trips of a ginger named Ryan, and of course a bearded lunatic traveling through the theme parks of our childhood. The nominees for Best Comedic Series are Pan Pizza, created by, well, Pan Pizza.
Oh, and a montage of animals having sex. It's even worse with the narration.
This little animal is called a kinkajou. A kinkajou. Funny, it doesn't look Jewish.
Ugh, this is the cringiest fusion of America's Funniest Home Videos meets Tosh.0. Whoa, wait a minute.
Some Jerk with a Camera, created by Tony Goldmark.
This guy is officially my favorite character in the movie. It's not even a photo bomb, it's photo humanitarian relief efforts for victims of a bomb. He has no idea why these idiots are suddenly leaving the line so close to the front of it.
It's all fake, you see. The ride didn't actually break down. There is no Santa Claus. The Disney characters are just costumes with people in them. And I'm pretty sure I'm a genius visionary for figuring those things out. Oscar, please!
South Jersey Sam, created by Sam Flemming.
I hate Christmas carols. No, you don't really mean that, Tiny Tim.
Oh, wow. You fucking did it. You done goofed. I mean, Jesus Christ, where did this idea come from? Why would this be presented to us? Who thought that a bitter Tiny Tim would have been the best way to show Scrooge the future that would occur?
And That Show, created by Ryan Hipp.
I didn't have it anywhere, so I decided to get it. We take a look here. Things look fine so far. We got the logo. We got that waterfall scene from the movie here. But Max and Goofy are happy, and there's a scene Fishman. He wasn't in the movie. What's with kids' movies and adding singing fishermen that were never there?
And the award goes to... Well, shut my mouth and call me Susan. Some Jerk with a Camera, Tony Goldmark.
It's only fitting that somebody who frequently appears as an animated character is presenting the Best Animation Series Award. Hey, if Woody and Buzz can hand an Oscar to a Pixar movie, here is the South Jersey Sam himself, Sam Flemming.
Good evening, I'm South Jersey Sam. As a fellow animation enthusiast and an animated being here in the third dimension, I always admire animation, from the process itself to the unlimited possibilities of imaginative creativity. For example, look at that lady over there, standing around, minding her business, and now, watch this. Alright, back to the subject. Tonight I present the award for the best series that discusses the field of animation, whether they tarnish the half-assed projects from studios like Video Brigendo, or admire the beauty of phenomenal films made by studios like Disney, Laika, or Studio Ghibli. With that said, here are the nominees for Best Animation Series. The Animated Heroine, created by Danny Ballenbacher.
The first terrible thing about this movie is the freaking DVD art. Seriously, what is this? I mean, I know a lot of films use special art on their DVD cases, but usually when films do that, it's meant to be better than the art in the film, or at least more painterly or dramatic, and also not in a completely different animation style. What person thought making the movie look like a bad CG film would help it?
Animation Look Back, created by Matt Brunet.
Okay, so we got Nausicaa shoved off on the side because I guess she doesn't matter that much. And I see there's Asbel in the middle, who looks like is riding the Great Warrior, with another Great Warrior right next to Asbel for some reason. I don't know who the fridge this guy is, and this guy is completely in the wrong movie. As you can guess, Miyazaki was not happy with this version, and decided for every foreign release of his film, he would enforce a strict no-edit rule.
Cartoon Palooza, created by Joey Tedesco.
Yeah, it's definitely not something everybody could get into, but as far as what normally shows up on Adult Swim, it's not unfamiliar. Okay, hold the press. So you're telling me that on Adult Swim, a network that features adult animation, that this show has in fact adult animation? Of course the murder, raunch, and mutilation is enough to put people off, but as far as what they do to contrast it with other stuff, it does attempt to stay balanced. Much like Adult Swim's Golden Goose Aqua Teen, each episode is merely 11 minutes, making it easy to fly by 3 episodes without even trying.
And Hewy's animated movie reviews, created by Logan Ridenbaugh.
After the song, we're then introduced to the villain of the story, January Q Irontail. Now tell me if his voice actor sounds familiar in any way.
I won't allow Cottontail to be the new Chief Easter Bunny. I must be the new ruler of April Valley.
Yup! None other than famous horror actor Vincent Price, which would make Professor Ratigan in The Great Mouse Detective the second evil rodent he's ever voiced.
And now, the obligatory drum roll. DK. And the award for Best Animation Series goes to... Animation Look Back, created by Matt Brunet. Congratulations, Matt. Congratulations. You've earned it. Well, there's your winner, folks. Back to you, Mr. Coate.
Good job, and thank you to everyone for helping present the awards. And now, the final award of the evening, Best General Series. The nominees are DVD Shelf Foreign Flicks, created by Andy Snyder.
For those of you that haven't guessed already, this episode will be featuring a French movie. And, much like the prior French movie, this is not your stereotypical artsy romance film that you might picture coming out of France. Actually, this is not really your stereotypical movie from any country. Today, I will be reviewing the 2001 genre-bending film, Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Graphic Novel Picture Show, created by Nick Durbetto.
Every question you might have about Avengers United They Stand can be answered with the simple phrase, to sell toys. Why do the Avengers have all these different outfits that they wear on missions? Why do they each have their own little jet?
Hawkeye powers up the Sky Cycle.
Take that, Ultron!
The Sky Cycle conquers evil.
Why is Wonder Man in the opening credits despite barely appearing in the show?
Hymitude, created by James Sullivan.
The 76 Paddington is so by the book you could literally just skip the book altogether and just binge watch it. 89's Paddington does the honor of giving us the train meeting part of the story, the deal with the bathtub, and other odds and ends with some liberties taken. And even though there are some out there who consider the 96 Paddington to be the best, it actually seems to borrow the least from the books as far as I can tell. But what makes them all work is how they maintain the story formula that the books had.
Sonic Guru, created by Dan Swallow.
Look, the point I'm trying to make is that Sonic the Black Knight is considered a bad game because Sonic uses a sword.
And who wouldn't get a bit narky? I mean, Sonic with a sword? Really?
Like Unleashed before it took just one image. One image for the fanbase to come to a complete meltdown. Except me. I was more concerned and curious of this direction you were taking.
And Vaulting, created by Morgan Ledger.
They pretty much had to cover this aspect up with pre-shot footage, and, oh good gravy, the only way to preserve this on television, not show a headless dinosaur, by presenting Rex from the neck down. If that is not some kind of bizarre omen to show how this movie would do at the box office, I don't know what would.
And the best General Series goes to Vaulting. Congratulations to all the nominees and winners of a wonderful 2016, and I look forward to applauding your work again next year. Good night, everyone.
Last year was my take-in. David Rose, I bet will get the spin.
Oh my God, the time. It is getting so near.
But I won't be late, 'cause I planted my rear. Time to Skype up my buddies and open a browser for viewing.
Call accepted, righto. Hey, James, what's that you are chewing?
I have got here a bag of Doritos.
Top that with popcorn and some sweet Oreos.
Who will get recognition? We'll just have to wait and see. At the second annual Contributor Awards, the show that will leave you without words. Second annual Contributor Awards, awesome ceremony.